Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 11th of May, 2024. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So I hope everyone's week went okay. It's very early on a Saturday morning for me. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was up at 5 a.m. local. It's only about 6:20 now. So I don't know, I'm never up this early on a Saturday morning. So no doubt I'll be having to sleep sometime today. But all good. Look, I know these videos aren't the most exciting videos on the planet, but if you do like the video, please hit the like button or subscribe button. That's always appreciated. All right, let's get into it. First up, we generally have a look at the news for the week ahead. So we go to the Forex factory free economic calendar. So this is set up on my local time. I'm living in Cambodia, so that's Indochina time, same as Bangkok, same as Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So Monday, it's a pretty quiet week actually. Monday, New Zealand inflation numbers. Tuesday, I'm only interested in high impact events because I'm trading off the daily time frame. So the lower, medium or low impact events don't really worry me too much. Claimant count change out of the UK, core PPI numbers out of the US on Tuesday, CPI numbers and retail sales out of the US on Wednesday, so that's a pretty big day. Thursday, employment or unemployment rate out of Australia, that's a bit of a market move for the Aussie. And surprisingly, no major news events for Friday, which is unusual. Unemployment claims out of the US too on Thursday, so she's pretty quiet week news-wise. So mainly the unemployment or employment numbers out of Oz, retail sales and CPI numbers out of the US, and that's probably really it. Maybe the claimant count change out of the UK, who knows? But yeah, it's not a very busy week at all. All right, no worries. I'm going to rip through this video pretty quick today, so. Right, most people are watching this video have read my books, so understand the setups, but this Word document basically gives you a bit of a rundown on what the actual settings are and what all the different colours represent on the charts. I appreciate that English is not everyone's first language, or some people are new to trading, etc. Just take a screenshot of this or pause the video, have a read of this. If you've got any questions, feel free to hit me up, easily available through either the JAGfx Facebook group or the Telegram channels. Everyone's more than welcome to join any of them. And if you've got any questions at all, just hit me up, or even a private email or private message, doesn't worry. I normally get back to people within about 24 hours. So I sort of live on my computer, even though I think I need a new one. It's just a bit dying. So have a read of this, all different colours. So that's all to do with price, all different colours on the price chart. I do add subtitles to the video, so you have to select that. I think that's a little CC button, but the subtitles are in English also, so just be aware of that. The bottom indicator is the MACD Platinum. It's basically a zero lag MACD, oscillates around the zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So we'll see that on the charts when we go through it. So just have a read of that. Like I said, most people have read the books that watch these videos, so it's all good. All right, that's that Word document. Now let's find the charts themselves. Somewhere up here, TradingView. All right, this is TradingView. I use TradingView for my analysis. I am not a trade signal provider. Do not just blindly follow me, please. These are my pairs. It's a sample watch list. It's not all 28 pairs. I'm just trying to show trade example setups and some trade management. These are most of the pairs I trade in my private trading, so it's pretty close, reflects most of what I do anyway. So they're in alphabetical order, as I said. Different highlight colours here. Light blue means it's trade or trades on, some action's being taken. Dark blue means trade on, no action taken. When I say action, I mean trade management. No highlight, no trade. Yellow or orange, whatever you want to call it, means there's something I want to talk about in this video. The good thing about TradingView is I know exactly what's coming on Monday. You'll see it produces dots both on the MACD Platinum and the QMP filter if there's a new signal for Monday. So that's the difference between it and MT4, MT5, MT4, MT5 don't show those dots until the market actually opens on the Monday morning. So I can tell you now there's no new trades from Monday and there's no new trade management. So let's go through them. As I said, they're in alphabetical order. So normally the most recent trade you'll see on the right here, you'll see the pair, the date, the signal. Normally somewhere in there's a stop loss, that's the original stop loss price, and my thoughts on the trade and any trade management. Now, for example, this trade here, this is the Aussie Swiss. It was a buy taken on the 24th of April. Now, I think this one I was a little bit late to because I woke up late or something. But generally, I take a screenshot. See, for me, the new daily candle opens at 4 a.m. local. Now, I'm not getting out of bed at 4 a.m. or I don't plan on getting out of bed at 4 a.m. I do get up that time a lot because of my sleep habits. But I'm normally up at 6:30. That's what time my alarm's set for. So I'll just take the trade. I'll take a screenshot and I'll post it. I'll share that screenshot in the Facebook group and Telegram channels. And I'll also put it in a shared folder that everyone's got access to. So I'll try to call the trades closest to the time as possible. And any trade management's also called at the time. So it's all very transparent, all very open. So you'll see the good, the bad, and the ugly, as I say. You'll see my wins and my losses. So we took a buy here. It's gone up, gone up, gone up. 30th of April, closed half and stop moved up. So let's have a look. 30th of April, which is basically price. The MACD Platinum's got close to the zero level. Price has hit this previous high, so I've closed out half, dragged the stop up. So I put myself in a no-lose position. It's been struggling to break this previous high. You can see a couple of trend lines there. The blue one's basically double top. It did break through, but it's come straight back and sort of let me meandering around it now. In the meantime, I'm drawing these red trend lines in for potential regular bearish divergence here. That grey vertical line is just a warning line for me. There's a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level. There's the zero level there. Hang on, there, roughly. So remember, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So this is potentially setting up for a sell, not yet, but once we get a red QMP dot, I'll be tempted to take that sell, even though it's a high risk trade against an uptrend. There is divergence support, and I've also got this partial buy still on I can't lose on. So that's the Aussie Swiss. Nothing happened at the moment, but can't lose on that buy. Aussie New Zealand. Yeah, took a sell trade here on the 8th of May. So initially went in my favour the very first day, which is great. This is a high risk trade. You can read, you can see it there. Regular bearish divergence, very similar to the Aus Swiss, how it's setting up at the moment. And the good thing about this, when I took the trade, price is a long way from the moving averages. Generally, price will come back to the moving averages, and the moving averages go to price. These gaps here, I don't particularly like these gaps between like the moving averages and the unless I've got something else supporting, like hidden bullish divergence or something like that. Even though this trade proved to be a winner, it's probably not one I didn't take. So this buy I'm talking about here fits all the rules, except it doesn't come back close enough to the moving averages for my liking. And it's one of the rules I have, even though it panned out to be a good winner. I don't think I took it. I'm pretty sure there's no other divergence or anything there. It's all good. We're in the sell. We're starting to head in the right direction. The MACD Platinum's getting close to the zero level. There's not really enough to take any action as yet. The stop hasn't been moved. It's up above the high here. You see it marked up there. I'll just give it a couple of days. Hopefully price will come down and towards these moving averages, and the MACD will go through the zero level. Then I'll look at if there's 100 pips or so, then I'll close out half and drag this stop down and reduce the risk. So that's the Aussie New Zealand. At least we're on the right side of the trade signal at the moment, which is great. CAD Swiss, nothing on. Potential buy coming up. Warning line, green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. So yeah, she's in an uptrend. So see how prices come back to the moving averages. If you've got a buy in here somewhere, MACD Platinum below the zero level, I'd look to take that. This divergence here, which is hidden bullish divergence, still hasn't played out as such. You see the MACD hasn't gone through the zero level. So we've got divergence there still in play. Euro Aussie, I'm in a two trades here. All right, there's sometimes been two trades, so I don't get stressed. So this is the one on the right's the most recent trade. So that's the new buy signal, which is in here. There's all my writing about it. Now I did take this sell here on the 25th of April. So this one over here. I normally get rid of all my notes about the trade, but I've just got the trade management there. So it's just the sell from the 25th of April and any trade management. So closed half on the 29th. So I'm thinking that might be on the open of this candle. Yes. Again, MACD platinum through the zero level. Price at a previous low, that blue line there. Closed half. Drag my stop down to a certain level. Then again, I've dragged it down even closer. In the meantime, I've got this buy trade here. Now, here's a buy signal, high risk trade as the market structure is changing. You can see new lower lows, lower highs, lower low. So we can safely say, you look at the moving averages starting to spread when I took this trade. So it's a high risk trade as the trading against the new, against the new, downtrend. I'm going to change that right now. Maybe new downtrend. Can't spell, can't write. So yeah, it's a high risk trade. There's no supporting divergence as such, but the fact that I've got a sell trade on, giving it some protection, like insurance, you don't necessarily, like for your house, for example, or your life insurance, you don't necessarily want to use it, but it's nice to have peace of mind. Same with having this sell trade on that I can't lose on, and I've taken this buy trade. So for example, if this buy trade rolled over and took out my stop, even though I wouldn't be happy about losing on the buy, I'm still making good gains on the sell. So the partial sell will help offset that trade. And what else am I going to say about this? Yeah, so the buy's gone up, went against me initially day one, but it's starting to pop up a little bit. MACD platinum still below the zero level, so we just keep an eye on it for a couple of days. Here we go. That's a Euro Aussie. Still in a good sell. Buy's not looking too bad. Euro CAD, it's a bit of a dog's breakfast, so sideways, no trades on at the moment. Last signal was this buy. I didn't like taking it. The MACD platinum was close to the zero level, and price was already at this previous high here. So it's popped up for a couple of days, but it's coming back down again. Now we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, so now I'm back in sell mode. So she's definitely sideways, definitely sideways. Just extend that blue line out a bit. So yeah, it's definitely a. When's that from? That's I'll say we start there. That's the December. It's going nowhere. Euro USD. We're in a buy trade. Now let's have a look from the 24th of April. Took a buy here. Went sideways, 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 sideways. Didn't really take off. Popped down a bit. Took off. Yes, look at this. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. It's just undecided. Popped up, and 7th of May. So let's have a look at the 7th. I think it might be in here somewhere. So I opened this little bearish candle here, just to the left of that grey vertical line. I closed half. Prices at the moving averages. The MACD platinum through the zero level, so it's a good time. Probably 100 pips or so there. No, not even that. Jesus. What's that? Yeah, not many pips at all. It's just going nowhere fast, and it's still going sideways. So we can't lose on the trade because even though the stop's still below the entry level, I've closed half, and it's literally the same distance. So I can't really lose on the buy, but it's just not convincing. And now we've got this red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, and I've drawn these trend lines in for potential hidden bearish divergence for me. Hidden bearish, yes. I've got a question about divergences through Messenger. One of the guys reading the book, the Divergence book. I've done a couple of videos on my YouTube about how to just set up the charts. So basically just set up the charts. Say you're looking just for bullish divergence or something. Get rid of the red dots on your QMP filter. QMP filter, just make a colour where it blends in with the background, get rid of the moving averages, and just go back on historical charts and just look for one type of divergence. Just keep the charts as clean as you can, just with the MACD Platinum, the basic dot that you need, and just go back and practice. There's only 4 types of divergences. 2 of them are bearish, 2 of them are bullish. One's regular, one's hidden. I know the hidden one's very tricky. This is not obvious to a lot of people. This is an example of potential forming until we get a sell signal. Now, if I keep on adjusting this every day and it goes up like that, it's no longer relevant. So I just delete the lines. So you just adjust them every day. So just a bit of proactive preparation, all the P's. Right, pound Swiss, highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it. So last, I think 6th, that was Monday. On Monday morning on the open, I closed this trade for a very, very small loss on an opposite QMP. So we took this buy here on the 24th of April, sorry. Took a buy, went up to my high here. I should have probably taken some action there. I was just waiting for the MACD to pop through a bit, but it didn't, and it rolled over, and I paid the price. So basically, when we got that new opposite QMP filter dot, on the open of that candle, which is Monday the 6th, I closed just below the entry, closed for a very small loss. So I just leave that on the chart to show you guys what happened. So I'll tidy up that chart once the video's done. And it's gone nowhere since. So remember that signal's a buy, and it's not convincing. And look, the thing is, it was a sell signal. So now we've come back. The MACD Platinum still below the 0 level. Prices come back to the moving averages. If we get a buy signal here in the next couple of days, it might be worth having another crack at it. See how we go. We really need to break these highs here though. But we're all closed for a small loss. That's why it's highlighted. Pound yen. This is one chart I'm removing once I'm finished with it. But I'm still in this trade from the 15th of December. There's a buy trade here. Stops up here. Just trailing the stop. I probably can move it up a little bit higher to this level here. Generally, I try to keep the stop either at a fractal, something, an obvious turning point in the market, or if I can't, I generally aim between the 50 and the 100 moving averages, so in the middle there. So next couple of days, I'll probably drag that up to just under this level here somewhere, locking a few more pips. Pound New Zealand, nothing happening. I had a couple of goes at buys, had a buy there, no luck, had a buy there, no luck. Now we're MACD Platinum still below the 0 level, so what we're trying to do now, what I'm trying to do is maybe look for a third go at it. Pound USD, highlighted in orange. Yep. All right, took a buy here. Now, remember the Pound USD and the Euro USD, and to a certain extent the Aussie USD, all tend to move very similar. So chart patterns are very similar. All right, took a buy in here on the 24th of April. 1st of May, I moved my stop up. Then 8th of May, I closed half. Now, I think I messed this up here somewhere, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I did mess this up. I really should have got out up here. MACD Platinum's already through the 0 level. Price was at the moving averages. There's probably 100 so plus pips on the, and I didn't. I waited one day too late and it got closed out half here. So that's the 8th of May, closed out half, and then dragged my stop up. Then later that same day I was stopped out. So stopped out for overall small profit. I didn't lose, so I stopped out. That's why it's highlighted in orange, just to show you. I'm no longer on a trade on the Pound USD. And it's one of those, it was a stop out on the UK interest rate news, I believe, or was that the day before? Yeah, I think that was the UK interest rate news there. Pound's been a bit jittery lately. I'm not sure why, but yeah. But yeah, popped out. Took my stop out, and it's popped up again. But in the meantime, we've got this potential hidden bearish divergence forming, very similar to the Euro. Grey vertical line with a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, so I'm in sell mode. So that's the Pound USD. New Zealand CAD, nothing doing. Potential setting up for a double top here. MACD platinum, red dot above the 0 level, grey vertical line, which is a warning line. There's your candles. So getting ready for a potential sell there. And this is one I'll take every day of the week. On the Forex pairs, daily time frame, these support resistance levels generally work out a lot of the time. So that's a New Zealand CAD, nothing going. XAU USD, which is gold, highlighted in orange, a couple of things. Yeah, right. Still in this buy from back here. So 15th of January, still in the buy. There's my stop. I can probably drag that up a little bit higher maybe, but it's locking in that. So can't lose on that, all good. Took this sell on the, when did I take that? 15th of April. It went against me initially, never. That's the original stop there. So 2454, which is up here somewhere. So it didn't touch my stop. Eventually headed down, which is great. 25th April, I moved my stop down. I think there was US interest rate news or something coming out. I just want to tighten things up. 1st of May, I closed half. So let's have a look at the 1st of May. Where's that? There, right on it. So right on there, opened this bullish candle. I had this bearish candle, nice bearish candle down, this bullish candle. The MACD platinum is well already through the 0 level. So I closed half there, dragged my stop down tighter. And on the 10th of May, which was yesterday, I stopped out for an overall small profit. Even though the stop's on the other side of the entry, keep in mind I was closed out the first half down here. So that's obviously more than twice the size of that. So yeah, small overall profit, still in the buy trade, so we can't lose on that. Now, there was a new buy signal here, and I mentioned this on my daily update, which I do every day, obviously. That's what's called the daily update. I've been a bit tardy this week. I've had some laptop problems. I've had some minor health problems. It's just been one of those weeks where sleep's out of whack, and yeah, my laptop, I've got to get a new one. I'm just going to wait until I go back to Australia. It just shuts down by itself, and it takes me half an hour to open it up again. Anywho, I digress. So there's a buy signal here. Now, a couple of reasons. There's reasons you could take the buy, and there's reasons you shouldn't take the buy. Let's go with the reasons I didn't take the buy. One is because I'm already in a buy. There's no really use adding to the risk. The second reason I didn't take it was because price didn't come back to the moving averages. I just moved this trend line out of the way. So you see the gap here between the low and the moving averages. Generally, I want to see, so this one's the same, didn't come back, even though it worked well. It's just one of my rules, but in this case too, the MACD platinum was above the 0 level. So I'd like to see the price come back into the moving average, then bounce off, or come very close to it. In this case, it didn't, so that's sort of a bit of a red flag for me. Now, it's just one of my rules, so if you want to ignore that, that's fine. Now, one of the reasons I do like this setup is because of this hidden bullish divergence. So you can see high lows on price. So there's your low there, there's your high low, and lower lows on the MACD platinum. So it's hidden. It's not regular, it's hidden. Hidden bullish divergence. What's that? Coming up. All right. Hidden bullish divergence. So there's one reason to take the buy, but I just don't like that gap there. But that's gold. So we're stopped out on the sell. So I'll tidy up that chart. Like I said, I'll just leave all these on the chart for the video to show you guys and girls what I've done during the week. Once the video's done, I'll tidy them all up and we start with what's just the current trade. So, all right, next three are just more for curiosity's sake. So we've got the US dollar. It's the US dollar against those 6 currencies there. That's a basket of 6 currencies. Same deal, trend lines, divergence, QMP, filtered dot. It's exactly the same rules. Potentially setting up for a buy. You've got, again, we've got the hidden bullish divergence there. Green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level, and we're still waiting on a confirmation for a QMP filter dot. So it's US dollar. What's next? US 500, which is the US stock market. Again, it's come back. Last signals is buy. Just grinds up, all this big divergence and falls away. didn't come down to the previous sort of this old. I think that's how old is that? I'll just change to a weekly chart. Yeah, you can see this is a previous high. Yeah, so that's a previous high in the market. It's broke through that. It's come back towards it. Trying to retest it. Hasn't quite. Go back to daily. So yeah, so it's last signal is this buy signal here, which has proved to be okay. You always got to remember it's generally got a bullish bias. It's the US stock market. And the last one, which is hard to see on the list, but it's Bitcoin, BTC USD. We're back at the 60,000 level again. Seems to be a fairly substantial range here between 60 and 70. There's your previous low here. And I did mention this last week. We had divergence. We had hidden bullish divergence first up. And you got to keep in mind the MACD platinum's been below the zero level the whole time. So hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence, followed by more regular bullish divergence. And we still haven't got above the zero level in the MACD platinum. And you have to say, looking at the moving averages, yes, if this low gets taken out here, you'd probably say the trend is going to be heading down, just looking at the market structure. But, you know, it might hold here. And we did have the halving in here somewhere. I can't remember exactly what date it is. And all the halving does is, I like to think of like a stock split, something similar, but what it does is affect the mining or the capacity of the mining or something. I don't really fully understand it. It's been explained to me a few times, but it's one of those things that go in one ear and out the other sort of thing, you know. So, but it's Bitcoin, so we're at about the 60,000 level at the moment. So just be careful of trading that volatile little beast. And that's it, boys and girls, for the charts. So, yeah, thanks for watching the video. Like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join any of the groups. If anyone's got any questions, just hit me up in any of those groups, or even private message or email, admin@jagfx.com. Anyone's got any problems, keep in mind we've got the new book, Profitable Forex Trading Using High and Low Risk Strategies. Now, I'm live trading these, even on a prop firm, I'm using some of it. And yeah, it's some of this, I love the loss recovery. Some of them work really well, especially on the higher settings, the 10, 14, 2 settings on the QQE or the QMP filter. Yeah, the work seems to work really well. Had some good success with it. All right, enjoy the rest of the weekend. This is sort of super early for me. I'm going to have a sleep. The cleaners will be here soon too, so it's just one of those days. All right, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Take care.